Hey guys, so today I'm reviewing The Shy, Season 7, Episode 1, entitled Black Friday. Now, I've been watching The Shy since day one, but I'm like, why not review it? It's a new season, and why not review it? So here I am reviewing The Shy. So if you don't remember what happened last season, basically Nuke ended up killing Duda and taking over, and then he also killed Rob because Rob didn't want to pay him no more. So then Alicia, this episode starts off with Alicia bringing into Nuke's house and holding him at gunpoint, asking her what happened to her son. Was it him? He lied and said it wasn't him. It was Zay. So I don't know why he threw Zay under the bus like that, but that was kind of crazy. So because Zay's his cousin. So Alicia is looking for Zay, and then Zay is with his girlfriend. He ends up telling his girlfriend that Nuke killed Rob, and so she knows that. So she knows the truth. So then Alicia goes to see Tiffany, and she tells Tiffany that Rob passed away, and Tiffany breaks down crying. So then Nuke holds a meeting with the members, and he basically tells them that if they disrespect him, they're dead, and he basically just lays down the rules. So then Zay ends up coming in late, and he ends up Nuke asked him what happened, and Zay's like, "Oh, I don't want to work for you. I want to work with you." And Nuke's like, "You're either gonna work for me, or there's the door." And he's like, "Exactly," because he didn't leave. So then, Alicia's comforting Tiffany because Tiffany's going through it. So then, Trig and his girlfriend find out the news about Rob on the news, and she's like, "I don't want to be in Chicago no more. This is too much." But Trig is like, "No, this is home, and this and that and third." So then Makari's talking to his professor about, writing a book. And his professor, he basically asks his professor for a place to stay. So his professor actually ends up asking his wife about, because, Alicia does scholarships and his wife is friends with Alicia. So he ends up asking his wife, can she ask, Alicia to give Bakari a scholarship because he's worried that Bakari doesn't get a scholarship, he's gonna end up dead just like everybody else has been lately. So then his wife ends up asking Alicia, and Alicia basically agrees to it. So then, um, so then, so then, Alicia ends up talking to Duda's wife, and she basically tells him that the funeral's tomorrow, and she's sorry for her son, and this and that and the third. So then, Tiffany's mom is comforting Tiffany, and then Keisha ends up talking to Tiffany, and then Tiffany basically tells Keisha she doesn't think that she can raise EJ full time right now because she is not in the right state of mind. So she asks, can her and Emmett take an EJ? And with hesitation, Keisha agrees. So then the pastor goes to see Nuke. So I guess they got something going on, some business or whatever going on. So then, Victor ends up talking to Bakari and asking him where Zay's at. So then Nuke and Emmett are talking at the crib, and Nuke ends up taking his son to a park, and he asks Emmett to come with him. And him and Emmett actually end up bonding along. So then Jake ends up returning his money to Zay because I guess he doesn't want to owe him, and Zay ends up beating him up and pistol whipping him. So then Trig sees the bruises on Jake, and he asks him what happened. Jake tells him what happened, and he ends up beating up Zay and basically telling him don't mess with Jake no more. So then Alicia ends up interviewing Bakari, and she ends up giving him the scholarship, but basically saying that if I give you the scholarship, you owe me, and they end up agreeing to it. So then Alicia finally gets a hold of Zay, and before Zay could even tell her who it really was and wasn't him, Alicia ends up shooting Zay dead. So now Zay is gone. So then Keisha ends up telling Emmett about EJ staying with him, and of course he was mad about it, but then he ends up coming to his senses because that is his son, and it is what it is. They gotta have Tiffany out. So then um, Alicia Alicia and Bianca are talking, and Bianca basically tells Alicia she doesn't want this life no more. She wants a peaceful life. She wants out. She can have the lounge. She can have whatever, but she just wants to go far away and get away from here. And Alicia basically tells Bianca, "You're weak, but go ahead and do what you gotta do." So then Nuke and Bakari are talking, and Nuke basically tells Bakari that Zay's dead because he told Zay that Alicia was he told Alicia that Zay was the one that killed Rob. So then basically Trish's girlfriend ends up saying that it's either Chicago or her, and he ends up choosing Chicago, so I guess they end up breaking up. And then the episode ends with Tiffany finding out that she's pregnant with Rob's baby. So that was very interesting. I can't wait to see how the rest of the season is going to play out. I will be reviewing the rest of this season, and I hope you guys tune into my reviews, and I hope you guys like my reviews. If y'all have any comments or concerns, comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time for another weekly review of The Chi.